see someday, like, I think he did a cover of a U2 song that's called Green Eggs and Ham.
Called what?
Green Eggs
and Ham.
Or any of the,
Yeah, I did. I was going to do a full-on parody of the YouTube song "Numb," using the words to Dr. Seuss's "Green Eggs and Ham." And in fact, I did.
Is this like a Wizard of Oz, like Pink Floyd thing, where you just one day you're like, it matches up perfectly?
It matches. Kind of, but I did a little bit of it on Much Music in Canada, and that's probably what you saw was like me doing that live on Much Music, and that's now a YouTube video. But at one point I was trying to make that a song on one of my albums, and I think U2 was actually down with it, but I got turned down by the Dr. Seuss estate.
Oh wow, Geisel, denied by Geisel.
Yeah, and I thought, okay, fine, they want to keep Dr. Seuss pristine and keep it the way they remembered it. And the next year they started putting out all those Cat in the Hat movies.
Oh, God. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they want to keep it pristine, but don't look into his early work. Sorry.
I can just spell it out for you.
Right there. Oh, sorry, wait for the microphone. This is being televised live on ABC and NBC.
Okay. So you wrote a new song for the movie, Now You Know, which I love to a concerning degree.
Thank you.
And I was just wondering, were there any artists who inspired that song? Like, was it a pastiche of a few artists, or were you inspired by anything? You just kind of...
I was, and I think I'm not going to say who they are just so that you don't go oh yeah, he totally ripped that off. But yeah, there are 2 or 3 artists I had in mind when I was doing the song, and to me that's a good pastiche, is if you can rip somebody off without them knowing about it.
Yeah, exactly. Not going to come crawling around for any of those residuals.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is like something that's always like, I think I asked you this years ago. Where like, if you were to do just a non-parody album, and like it's like, would it resemble like a They Might Be Giants album, or even like a Beck album, where it's just kind of like, or I call them like mixtape albums. Like I think like Hello Nasty by the Beastie Boys. It's like where it kind of just jumps around different styles, but it's all originals. Like, would that be something that?
It would be sort of like one of my normal albums, except without the parodies.
Yeah.
Because I tried to,
Those would just be
when I was like 13 or 14 years old, I tried to write serious songs.
Yeah.
And my brain was not. In fact, lately I was talking to John Gorley from Portugal the Man,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Oh, we should collaborate on this song. Here, try writing the bridge to the song." And I'm like, I can't do earnest. I can't do non-ironic. It's like everything. My brain is just not wired that way.
Well, that's it. Like when I put out like that, like the punk song versions of some of your stuff, but they're not even versions of your songs. They're just the lyrics, and it's mainly because like every time I tried to write lyrics, I would start revealing things to myself that would scare me.
Yeah.
And like I was like, oh no, I think I'm depressed. I better just take the lyrics I know for your songs.
I'll just go to therapy. I'll be fine.
Exactly. I think we have time for one more. Or right there.
How was it working?
Hold on, someone has a death metal